we've taken this bowl down about as far as we want to go with these tools and with our skill set, which is definitely not professional by any means, but good enough to get some stuff done. So what we're going to do now is just go in with the hand sander. And kind of the goal for this, we want this to be a little rustic. You know, we don't want this to look like a super polished, finished bowl that you'd find in, you know, Lowe's or Walmart or something.
Or just something, you know, something from a professional bowl maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want this to look rustic, just like the cabin, just like the mantle that this is probably going to be sitting on. You know, really have some character to it. But enough about the bowl. These tools, now the Adze I haven't used a whole lot. Honestly, this is the first project I've really worked on it with. But I really enjoy it. It's got a good feel to it. Easy enough to use by hand or with a baton. So, now the hatchet, I have a lot more to say. This hatchet is really neat. I've really enjoyed using this thing over the past 4 or 5 months now. Now, the Husqvarna hatchet is kind of what Dad and I used to build the cabin with. And now, although we didn't build the cabin with this BeaverCraft, we have used this to do a lot of modifications and a lot of additional projects out there. Windowsills, firewood, processing branches, limbs, all kinds of, you know, nailing stuff up to the walls. You can even see, when you look on there, it's definitely seen some use. So this thing, I'm a huge fan of this small hand axe. This hatchet's really, really neat. It's small enough to be able to carry on your person, on your loadout, and really not even know it's there. But still carrying a very capable tool, which is why I really like this. And I think if I had to describe this, it would definitely be capable. This thing, although again, it's lightweight compared to other hatchets and axes, but still very capable. You can choke up on it, get some fine work. But then when it's time to split a log or something, you know, get some more power into it. I really, really like this, and I've really enjoyed using this over, like I said, the past 4 or 5 months, mainly out at our cabin. Now, one thing I really enjoyed about these is that the handles come from the factory about like Dad and I would put our, you know, big box store hatchets or axes into the same condition. Now, BeaverCraft's handles from the factory do not have any varnish, any paint, any mess that we would normally strip off from like a big box store, you know, hatchet, axe, or, you know, any handle from a big box store. Generally will have that varnish or paint on it, or sometimes both. And Dad and I absolutely hate that. Puts blisters on your hands, and it's just not a fun experience. These handles though are already about like what we'd do to them. Normally what we'd do is, from one of those big box stores, strip that varnish off, coat it with boiled linseed oil, and then thin it out with like mineral spirits, and then we pretty much call it a day. Well, that's pretty much it for this set of tools from BeaverCraft Bushcraft. We'd like to thank them for sending these out. It's taken us a while to actually get the review out on these tools, but it's allowed Dad and I to really get some good hands-on experience with these. And of course, the cabin building project has really allowed us to prove these tools, and enough to where I would 100% recommend and give my thumbs up to both the Adze and the small hatchet. So I really have enjoyed both. I've used the hatchet a little bit more than the Adze from all kinds of projects around the cabin. Folks, I'd like to thank you for watching. Links will be down in the description box down below for both of these tools. I'm Gabriel, he's Curry, this is Robert's Bushcraft. Defend the weak, fight for what you love. And as always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather. And God bless.